You'll want to get your pen and paper out because you're going to want to take some notes on this call. First off, I want to make a statement that we make no product claims or income claims. Your results are based on your efforts. And now it is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you all our product guru, that's what I've always called him, and a guy with the coolest last name, Kevin Casanova. Kevin, my brother, take it over.
Warren, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What a great intro. What a great way to bring everybody in. Just pardon me one more second, everyone. I'm going to kind of dial out the tones that are coming in so we can clean it up just a little bit more. So just bear with me 1 second. All right, everyone, I'm back, and I'm so glad to be with everybody tonight. Warren, again, like I said before, such a great job bringing everybody in. You always have such terrific energy, bring everybody on the call, greeting everyone from across the country as they come in, even outside of our country, which is fantastic. Soon to be even more of that. So it's so exciting to be part of such growth and such forward-looking progress that we've seen in the company over the past year. And we're going to keep progressing as we go into the next year and the following. So there's really no end in sight. No end in sight in terms of our results from our product side, no end in sight from our results from people earning extra income, and no end in sight to product development, enhancements. Our CEO is always working on different enhancements in the program all the way around because there's really three legs to an opportunity. I like to say to the opportunity stool that we have here, one is going to be your compensation plan. You need a great compensation plan. You need great products, and you need great ownership. And we've got all three of those here. So it's really easy for me to come on the call, spend some time with everyone. And my job really, though, is to come on tonight and move away, let's say, from the compensation plan for the moment because Ken's away, so the cats will play a little bit tonight, and we'll do it my way and have some fun like he always does, but it's nice to change things up and just kind of move in a different direction. So for those of you who join me tonight and they really want to take a deep dive on the product side, that's really what I've been charged with to do, and I have a lot of fun doing that. I have been interested and have delved into nutrition and have been a part of this industry, both conventional industry and traditional industry and the MLM industry in almost all aspects at one point in my career. So I really enjoy it. I really enjoy talking about products that have true benefits for people that are very affordable. For just a second, I'll pause, though, because we're going to deep dive into some things, and for the company. I know Warren covered that a little bit, but I do want to be really clear. Before I begin, before we take that deep dive into our product tonight, which is going to be Clearheart, I do want to say that, this information tonight is provided, for informational purposes. You want to do your own research. It is not intended in any way to be considered medical advice or an attempt to diagnose or cure or treat any disease. It's for your information. You should always consult your physician before taking any nutritional products or starting a new exercise program or whatever it may be. But obviously, those of you who are here are very interested in health. And health is, we really need to combine both things. We can have money, but without health, we've got nothing. If we have health, but we have very little money, it's a struggle as well. So we all know that the balance that is created by being part of something that provides the opportunity for both it's fun, it's rewarding, it's good for the heart, it's good for the soul. No pun intended. We're going to talk some heart health tonight. So let's start into that. Let's go there. And I want to stay in an order so that way everybody can kind of follow along. I don't want to bounce around on you. I really first want to just talk about the problem. And in doing so, I want to make everybody aware that some of the things that I'm talking about are right in the brochure. This is a tool that you have when you order our product, Clearheart. For those of you who don't know that product, for those of you who do, many of you have been on it, you're going to get to know it tonight. So now, what I want to do, let's talk about the problem that we're addressing and a tool that helps you share information, and that is a brochure. We have a wonderful brochure on our product, ClearHeart. It's been around for a long time. It's tried and true. There's no reason to change it. It's very effective. It's very affordable. But let's look at the problem. Why are we trying to address heart health? Well, in our brochure it says every 34 seconds an American dies as a result of blocked cardiac arteries. More than 6.8 million Americans undergo heart bypass, balloon angioplasty, and other circulation-related procedures each year. 700,000 Americans will suffer a sudden blockage of blood flow to the brain each year. That's 83 people every hour of the day. Heart disease and heart attacks are the number one killers of women in America. So those are just some of the issues there. We know this is a very serious issue. We all are, I'm 54 years of age. Everyone knows, everyone's been touched by this challenge. Cardiovascular issues, be it the heart, be it the vascular structure, we know that's a serious issue. But here's the wonderful thing about it. Even as serious as this issue is, we really do truly have products within our industry, and especially here at American Dream Nutrition, that can really, that has real promise, I should say, has real promise to help stave off, some of these challenges we're having. The women on the line, a lot of times we think of heart disease and things like this as a man's thing. Ladies, it's not at all. Just to give you just a few highlights here, and they're actually lowlights, I guess, if you want to say it that way. They're really lowlights, but heart disease is the leading cause of death for women in the United States. It kills over 300,000 women a year. That's 1 in 4 female deaths. Cardiovascular disease and stroke cause 1 in 3 women deaths each year. When you combine the two, so heart attacks and stroke, 1 in 3, killing approximately 1 woman every 80 seconds. There's an estimated 44 million women, just women alone in the United States, that are affected by cardiovascular disease. 90% of women, 90% have 1 or more risk factors for heart disease or stroke. 35% of deaths in American women are over the age of 20, and more than 430,000 are caused by cardiovascular-related issues. It's just huge. And here's another one. This is maybe a shocker to some. 90% of women have 1 or more risk factors for heart disease or stroke, and that's more women. 200,000 women die each year from heart attacks. That's 5 times as many as women from breast cancer. And by no means, please, am I making light of anything like breast cancer or anything like that. That's very horrible. But it gets a lot of attention where for women, for some reason, the heart-related issues are just not as prevalent as they should be. So men and women, we're here together. We can address cardiovascular issues, and ClearHeart, our product ClearHeart, again, tried and true. It's affordable, around $50 or less, depending how many you purchase. Let's go into the ingredients. Let's take a deep dive. When you look at ClearHeart, it's a complex of nutrients and minerals, and we start off, for instance, with like vitamin E. Well, vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant. It helps to inhibit the oxidation of LDL, which is that bad cholesterol that we hear about. We have HDL and LDL. The HDL, that your physician's always concerned that we want to bring that up. We want to bring the LDL down. We want to get those balances more corrected. In the ClearHeart, it has vitamin C. Everybody knows vitamin C, but do we really know that vitamin C it's proven over time that it helps to lower blood pressure and keep arteries more flexible. There is a very, very balanced vitamin B complex in ClearHeart. B6, B12, folic acid, niacin. All these things in combination can help reduce, damaging homocysteine levels that harden the arteries and make the arteries sticky. We want our arteries like Teflon, like a smooth surface, so that blood flow can readily flow throughout the system. Niacin helps increase your HDL. So it's helping to increase the high-density lipoproteins, those good lipoproteins. That's what we want. HDL up, LDL down. Magnesium, so necessary. If you do your own individual research on magnesium, we just don't get enough. This very, very valuable mineral helps us maintain a steady heartbeat. How many of us are aware of that? That actually helps with rhythm of the heart, and it also helps with blood pressure. Potassium. Potassium is like the brother or the sister to magnesium, helps regulate fluid balance throughout the system, helps the electric activity of the heart. We don't think about that, ladies and gentlemen, but when we hear these young athletes that pass on the ball field or on the court, and you say, how does a young person like that is in the ultimate physical shape when you're looking on them on the outside, and they're at the top of their game professionally and personally and physically, and all of a sudden they'll have a massive cardiac event? That's an issue away from cardiovascular issues. It's actually an electric issue, activity of the heart. Can cause sudden cardiac death, which is almost 99% fatal every time. So it's horrible. So what do we do to help the electricity activity of the heart, how it beats, the fluid balance, very important. Sodium balance actually helps counteract sodium imbalances. So for those of you that are constantly being told that you have to reduce your sodium, and you're down to where you're like, oh my goodness gracious, this doesn't taste like anything. I wish I could have a little salt with it. Well, have a little potassium. It's in the Clear Heart. It'll help counteract some of that sodium. Coenzyme Q10. Now, you'd have to probably not watch any TV, because on TV you see advertisements all the time for coenzyme Q10. Coenzyme Q10 protects good cholesterol. It's great for energy. It's great for the immune system. It helps increase your HDL. And for those who are on the line that are taking certain medications like statins and things like that, and again, not medical advice, get with your physician, but what they're showing, and even advertising, you see it all the time, and many physicians are starting to tell their patients that if they're on medications that are designed to deal with cholesterol issues, that it may be a really good idea to supplement with coenzyme Q10, because it will help keep that HDL at a healthier level. There's an amazing enzyme in Clear Heart that most people do not know about. It's fun to talk about, it's fun to say, but it's also a lot more fun in terms of how it works and how effective it is. It's called nattokinase. Nattokinase is part of the complex, the nutritional complex that's part of Clear Heart. Nattokinase is a very powerful enzyme. It's of Japanese origin. It's known to help break up blood clots. And as everyone knows, blood clots are the major cause of heart attack and stroke. It's when a narrowed or compromised artery, one that has challenges due to atherosclerosis, which is a buildup in the artery, or arteriosclerosis, or the combination of the two. Arteriosclerosis is really the hardening of the artery. Most people have a combination of those two. As the plaquing begins to build, we also lose our arterial elasticity. We lose the ability for these veins or capillaries or arteries to literally pulse the blood through the body, because it really does do that. A lot of us think of our arteries as kind of like these inanimate tubes that just kind of carry blood through the system, all based on the force of the heart. And that's not really the case. yes, the heart has a certain amount of pressure that it has to put throughout the body in order to move the blood. But very, very importantly, as equally as such, is what we refer to as the pulsatile function of the arteries. The arteries are live, living beings that literally help to pulse the blood through the system. And as we lose the elasticity of the arteries because of atherosclerosis or arteriosclerosis, it loses its ability to do that. And the heart works harder and harder and harder. And then if we suffer a blood clot where the blood has thickened, it closes an already narrowed artery, things don't have to break off. We think of it as things having to break off. We hear that. Well, stuff broke off and flowed down. Not really the case in most cases. In most cases, a narrow artery has become compromised because our blood thickens and we get a blood clot, and their heart attack or stroke can be the result. Well, this enzyme, nattokinase, has a natural function of being able to eat away at that and prevent that, a wonderful natural blood thinner and clot reducer. Now, there's another amazing ingredient in ClearHeart, EDTA. EDTA is the most well-known, the most documented, the most proven chelator substance or nutrient known. And when I say chelator, we're talking about, chelate means to scrape. The Greek term is to scrape, and to chelate. Chelate means to literally help to remove plaquing from the arteries. And the best known nutrient that's been used time after time, many, many years, is EDTA. And it can be taken orally. It's also been used intravenously, but it's a lot nicer to be able to stay at home affordably, take something that is an oral supplementation and can assist with cleaning and clearing the arteries in a natural ability to help remove that plaque buildup. Now, also in the ClearHeart, it's supported by a couple really important antioxidant nutrients, resveratrol being one. And a lot of us have heard of that from red wine extracts and its ability to help in terms of its antioxidant protectant. Acai berry, the acai that's in the product, is a great antioxidant. It's natural in fiber. It has heart-healthy fats as part of its complex as well. Quercetin you'll find in ClearHeart. That's a flavonoid that helps reduce plaquing. It's a very powerful anti-inflammatory. So quercetin is wonderful. And one of the best I've saved for last, and you'll see it right on our label, is an ingredient called hawthorn berry. I love hawthorn berry. Do research on hawthorn berry, please. When we get off the call tonight, if you have some extra time today, tomorrow, while it's fresh in your mind, go check out hawthorn berry. What is Kevin talking about with hawthorn berry? Why is that thing so wonderful? Is it really as good as he says it is? What does it do? Hawthorn berry has been used for 1,000 years to help regulate the heart and any type of irregular heartbeat. It's been known to help with blood pressure issues, high blood pressure issues, low blood pressure issues. So it has a balancing effect. Not everybody has high blood issues or low blood issues. We're in balance. We're seeing a swing saw type motion sometimes. That causes other issues. So high or low, we want to help balance the system, right? That's always the idea. Always trying to achieve balance, whether it's in our professional life, our personal life, or our nutritional life. Balance is best, and hawthorn berry can help do that for the heart. And then especially, and I want you to grab onto this one for me, hawthorn berry is especially helpful for those that have discomfort in their lower extremities due to vascular issues. So when you have the capillaries and the arteries and veins in your legs, okay, a lot of people suffer a lot of discomfort, even walking to the mailbox, because their physician has said, well, you've got challenges there with your arteries. The smallest capillaries, the smallest veins, they've become compromised. Hawthorn berry is wonderful for helping relieve those issues and increase circulation to the lower extremities. So you want to do some of your own research on that. Just a few more things. Ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba you'll find in this product. It helps improve blood flow from the heart to the brain. Really, really wonderful. It's been known for years to take if you're taking a test or you need to do something where you know your mentals have to be sharp. Ginkgo biloba is a real rock star when it comes to improving blood flow from the heart to the brain. And then to balance this all off, to finish it off, to put the exclamation mark on the end of this product formula, we have a blend of amino acids. And that's important because amino acids are a primary precursor for nitric oxide production. And I know a lot of us have been on calls I've done before, and you've heard me speak about it. You see it on TV. You see it all over the news in many cases. It's really almost in fad, if you will, but there's no fad. Ladies and gentlemen, we need nitric oxide production in throughout our arteries in order to move that blood flow along, in order to also keep that more Teflon-like interior to the arteries. And a great combination of arginine, citrulline, cysteine, and carnitine you'll find in this product formula, and that's going to help produce nitric oxide. It's going to help relax arteries. Those are really, really big. When we can produce more nitric oxide, the arteries, they tend to relax. They become more elastic, and they can expand. So those are the highlights of the ingredients. And I've gone a little ways here. I don't want to go too much longer. So let's think about a couple things. We went through all these, we took the deep dive. We talked about the problem. And a lot of us are saying, Kevin, gosh, I know about it. I've lived it. I've dealt with it. My parents have dealt with it. Their parents or people that are younger than us. So we know there's a real issue there. It's a major system. If we take care of the majors, oftentimes the minors will be okay on their own. Okay? I mean, we're a complex system, but we've got to take care of the majors. And one of the most major one is obviously your heart and your cardiovascular system. We need a product. When it comes down to ClearHeart, where do we focus on? What are our primary benefits? So if you wrap it all up, it supports and restores healthy cardiovascular function. ClearHeart's method of action is to reduce the buildup of age-related plaque within the arteries and help restore vascular elasticity. It restores proper energy and heart rhythm, helps prevent formation of blood clots, increases circulation both throughout the entire vascular system. Think about it, arteries, veins, and capillaries from the largest to the smallest. So important throughout to have healthy blood pressure, to have arteries that are just working for your heart with that pulsatile function that just takes your blood from your nose to your toes. And you'll feel younger, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to accomplish more. It's wonderful. It's a core system, guys and ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take care of. So that's going to wrap it up for tonight. I took a deeper dive, and I just want to let everybody know that I appreciate everybody's time tonight. Do your own research. Get on the American Dream site. Look at what I say. Go beyond what I say. When you go beyond what I say, you'll even get more excited. You'll get more excited about our products, more excited about our opportunity. You'll see how affordably they're priced. These types of products, cardiovascular products, are not, they are the premier products anywhere. Okay, so you can't expect a product like this to be $10. It's not going to happen here or anywhere else. It doesn't happen. Powerful ingredients blended together, synergistically working together. They're expensive, but having said that, nobody puts together a product that has this much potential so affordably as American Dream Nutrition and our CEO, Greg Gunderson. I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight. Get excited about our products, our opportunity. We really want to have some great participation on the Tuesdays and Thursday call. I want to remind everybody, like Warren was saying, that if you invite a guest to the Tuesday call or the Thursday call and you do a shout-out, you got to let them know you're on the call. That's the point. Shout it out, your name, where you're calling from. And when your guest comes on, they shout out. Recognize them when they shout out. Don't be afraid to do that. So when they're on and you're on, and if they sign up within the next 24 hours, any package, pick any package, we don't care, just get involved. Everybody's welcome at whatever level. We'll embrace you wonderfully. So if they pick a package, any package, it could be a silver, gold, platinum, call in the next day to the company, let them know you're on the call, and you'll also get an additional product for your new distributor and also for yourself, and it's your choice. Maybe it's another bottle of Clear Heart. Maybe it's Fight, another bottle of Phytoson. Hey, maybe the keto fat burner is something that you want to check out, or the stem cell product, or Pure Aquamins. All these products are standout products. They could literally stand on their own, in their own right, offering incredible health benefits. Your product choice. Have some fun with this. Get people to call to the company. Put the person on that you had come in with you. Get them on the phone. Say, yes, hey, all right, Mary, John, Bob on the line. And guess what? They signed up last night. They're on the way to better health. They're participating in the opportunity, and we both get a choice of our own free product. So I just want to thank everyone. Again, my name is Kevin Casanova. I'm a Diamond Direct with the company. Warren, you did a great job bringing me in. But I just want to let everybody know again from me that I really appreciate everybody's participation. We'll be doing these calls. We're always involved. Ken will be back next week. I mean, he's awesome. We know that. I hope I did him right tonight. I'm proud to be on the call and helping everyone. So I just want to wish everyone a really, really wonderful night, a healthy night, and a healthy new month. We're just beginning this month, and we're going to burst right through it, though. Gosh, it goes fast, doesn't it? Don't let it go by without getting some more of what you want this month. All right? All right, everybody. Thanks again.